Alrighty then, let's make us another video. There's shitloads of Canadian geese there in the water. You can't see them, but I can. So it's all good. But they're right over there. Whole bunch of them. Anyway, let's make us another video. I'm going to give you guys something to trip over right now. And this is an example of things can mean whatever you want it to mean. If you want it to mean nothing, it'll mean nothing. If you want it to mean something, it can mean something. I'm going to trip you guys out with this. Remember I told you when I first, well, I didn't have to tell you, you guys could see it for yourself. When I first discovered I was, being stalked by a bunch of gang fags, I was really tripping out. I started drinking heavy. I started smoking again. A lot of stuff. I was really freaked out about it. But that comes from my past and all kinds of other stuff. And I'll get into that later. But for right now, I'm gonna stick with this story here. When I watch you guys' videos and when I see a lot of stuff and a lot of you guys comment all the time, and most of you people that send me comments are perps, so I don't pay attention to 90% of you. Because you're all a satellite, laser, phaser, maser crowd, and I ain't going for it. It's not what I see. It's not what I see. If they got satellites, what do they need this guy in the car for? So anyway, you guys keep recommending this movie on gang stalking, and I'm sure many of you know what I'm talking about. I decided, well, let me check out this movie on gang stalking. Phew. Yeah, okay. So anyway, I decided to check it out. Well, let me tell you something. In the first minute of that movie, there are 2 references to me. Personally, me. And this is provably true. This is provably true. This can be proven. They say, where were you on this, that, and the other day? Well, that day that they're talking about happens to be my birthday. Now, that's provably true. And he says, I don't remember the movie. It's been a long time since I watched it. And when I first saw it, it freaked me out. Because I gave it that meaning. But he either says, I was with so-and-so, or they say, where was so-and-so? And this name that they mentioned is somebody that I know. Now, before I made this video right now, I Googled him. I Googled the name, and it's a rare name. It's a rare name. But I Googled that name to see what would come up. There's like 3 or 4 of those people with that name. None of them are the guy that I know. And this guy, I've told you I was a bad guy. Sorry, Mama, I'm a gangster. Very bad guy. Yeah, I got nothing on this guy. You want to talk about bad guys? This is a guy who wrote a book on being a bad guy. And it was a very bestseller. Now you can Google it, and you can put in this guy's name, you can put in bestseller, nothing comes up. Unless you put in a certain word. I'm not going to give you that certain word. When you put in that certain word, one reference comes up to this guy. And if you go to that page, nowhere on that page is the guy's name. That's what's interesting. You type in the guy's name and this one certain word, and you'll get a page referring to him. And when you go to that page, his name isn't there. There's no reason he should be linked on that page. That's what's interesting. Anyway, when I first saw this, like in the first minute of this movie, and I mean the first minute, it's within the first 2 minutes, it has to be. It's in the opening scene. 2 references specifically to me. Yeah, I was freaked out. I was tripping out. I gotta watch this movie and see what other references there are. And I won't go any farther than what I've just said. But that's something for you to trip on. And what meaning do I give it? It means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. Do you think they made that movie for me? Do you think they made that movie with those references to me? No, they didn't. It's a fluke. It means absolutely nothing. Hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.